that night you phoned me up.
I'm just saying, I think that is smart from the Kings of Catch. That would not surprise me if they were involved in that one bit.
All right, ring the bell. This match is going to start. Oh, I'm told it wasn't a Kings of Catch, but someone has been fired. Oh, but Kenny Williams getting fired straight into Stevie with a forearm. Everything on the line there for Kenny Williams. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Grange. Is it folly or is it smart by Kenny Williams? Jumping the queue. He could do that tonight. He could become the roaming #1 contender.
Well, hang on. Here's a question. What happens if Kaylee gets the briefcase? I mean, presumably she'd have to hand it to Stevie.
That's very interesting. We've seen that before in ladder matches. Oh, look at that.
And Kaylee Ray, of course, who actually holds the victory this year over Kenny Williams.
She does. Both men quick as they can. Two contemporaries in the world of professional wrestling. Stevie with, of course, the experience advantage, but Kenny Williams, look how far he's come in his short career here in ICW. Two-time Zero-G champion. Has wrestled for the ICW World and Tag Team Championships.
And not only that, he won those 2 Zero-G championships in ladder matches.
He certainly did. Yes. Stop this.
Question me.
I question you frequently.
Well, Kenny Williams might be questioning his choice to enter this matchup because right now,
Snapchat you sent me. I mean, she's going to break under that weight.
Stevie Boy in complete control. And what a time this will be tonight for Stevie Boy to pick up his first victory since the square go. Not won a match since.
Well, someone that knows ladder matches is, of course, that man, as does my colleague right here next to me. You have faced Stevie in a ladder match.
Yep.
Tell me, though he is a very different creature now, we're going to certainly admit that.
Oh, that's suplex, yep.
What do you need to do? What's the secret?
Well, the problem is you've got to stay on Stevie Boy. Even when you're on offense, he's so agile, so quick, so intuitive, and so just smart that he can turn defense into offense so quickly. He can use that ladder in innovative ways. You've got to keep your concentration. You cannot afford to turn off for 1 second.
Look at this. Kenny Williams utilising, maybe he has a slight beat there in terms of quickness on the frighteningly agile, beautiful. The Tequila Sunrise. But there's Kaylee Ray, there's where she can come to an advantage. He's taken on essentially 2 men. She put her own body on the line. But it has been enough to slow down the ascension, no pun intended, by Kenny Williams in this match.
Kenny Williams now getting a second ladder from under that ring. Or trying to, I think it's caught up in something. Here he comes.
An even bigger ladder.
Oh, that is a sizable weapon. If you put that in the ring, that'll almost touch the belt.
Kenny's having a hard time handling that weapon. Oh, look at this. The viciousness of the leader of the filthy generation. Perhaps one of the smartest, most seductive men ever to wrestle in an ICW ring.
And that's the thing about Stevie. He wasn't born sick, he wasn't born filthy, he learned it. And sometimes those that are converted are the most zealous.
Well, he learned it certainly on the streets of Glasgow. Remember, part of our iconic tag team here in ICW as one half of the Bucky Boys, as comfortable as fighting his car parks as they were in wrestling rings. But when he joined the New Age clique, the architect of the new nightmare of professional wrestling was born, and that led to the formation of the filthy generation. One of the most fearsome combinations.
What about Kenny Williams? What about the evolution of this young man? Came into ICW as a substitute on a one-shot appearance.
A surrogate appearance in a legendary match against Lionheart. We knew where that feud would go. These two men have been very much parallels, although on 2 very different journeys, 2 different universities, you could almost say. But now they have come combined here at Barramania, the biggest match in both of these young men's careers. And these dueling chants, it is a white-hot crowd here at Barramania. Oh, look at this, he's got his man up. What's he going for?
I think he's going for a Death Valley driver.
So that kick really blasted him with it. Right, insecurity, I beg your pardon. Oh, straight out, just smashed him with that ladder.
Absolutely nothing pretty about that.
No, but damn effective. Kenny Williams came right down to the base of his back and that shoulder. And that's it.
Going for a little bit of Terry Funk.
This for the swing.
Well, no!
Wow! Kenny Williams popped out, blasted his man with a German. What Stevie thought he was holding onto the ladder, and it smashed into his own face.
Not only that, the back of Stevie's head crashed off that ladder.
All right, well, looks like Kenny Williams, who, as we know, has been successful before in ladder matches. Two-time 0G champion. But this is something very, very different. And an interesting fact, Kenny Williams arrived in this building earlier, before anyone else, and I saw him backstage examining every single inch of those ladders, practicing with them. As silly as it might sound, very, very smart.
And Stevie's in trouble here. But here comes Kaylee, she's got that steel chair.
The difference maker, the alpha female. As tough as any wrestler you have ever seen in an ICW ring, and as wicked as even the most. So he's just out for a second. I actually thought Stevie was bleeding. He is not.
Well, I have to say that I'm surprised Kenny Williams doesn't have some sort of plan to neutralise Kaylee Ray. We knew she'd be out here.
Well, that's very true. I mean, we know his relationship with Aaron Echo. He hasn't needed to in the past, though, and maybe that's what he's thinking. Travel the road, well travelled, well tread, I should say.
Well, look at this, Kaylee Ray with the table. I don't think she's going to cook her man dinner.
Well, you know something that could very simple. I've seen it. 2018. It could be, and this would be clever, Mr. Greens. Let me know what you think about this as a resident ladder match expert here. They neutralise Kenny Williams. They just take him out ringside, mug him, execute him. He ain't climbing no ladder, and he's gone from ICW.
Well, that's true, and Kenny Williams, who has played quite the thorn in Stevie Boy's side here, stopped him cashing in that briefcase on a number of occasions, and has said that he will never let Stevie cash that in.
And it's the icon killer.
Billy, sorry, I think he's going for maybe a Glasgow Destroyer.
And security really blasted Stevie with that Savat kick of his own. It was glancing, but it was really drove the nose up into the brain.
Oh, spear!
A spear. Damn ugly, but it's effective in these matches.
What you see here, fans, are two very, very fit young men. Both of them CrossFit enthusiasts. Kenny Williams actually a qualified CrossFit instructor.
That's right, I believe he was actually, fans, he was competing this weekend.
Oh, might have a hell of a lot more time to do so after tonight.
Yeah, that might be it. And Kenny Williams, who's come so far within Insane Championship Wrestling, has been garnered many opportunities as a result of his time here. But the timeline may be about to come to an end.
I wonder what's going through the mind of Stevie Boy. He's got something planned.
When is it? When is it to get offense? And when is it to climb to that briefcase? Oh! Stevie just lost his balance.
I think it was actually a headbutt of Kenny Williams that floored both men.
But that's it, you're scrambling. As you're going down, you've got to make the decision. Do I get distance from this ladder? Take the fall, hurt yourself physically, or risk vicious injury, I should say. I've seen ladder matches when wrestlers, competitors in the ring have got their leg caught, their ankle twisted. You do something like that, you ain't climbing up no ladder.
Well, that's it. It's one of the most dangerous matches in pro wrestling.
Here comes Aaron Echo! You talked about that neutralizer.
Oh, Kaylee, that's a bad position.
Whoa. Oh! Big Aaron wasn't going to stand aside. Here they come! The King's a catch! Oh, double knee in that.
Kenny's going to fly. Oh my God!
It's good to have pals like that.
And can he reach?
He's trying to boost him up, and as tall as Aaron Echo is, he's not tall enough. Big Aaron Echo coming in here to neutralise Kaylee Ray.
I think he's about to pay for his involvement.
Look at that, this big bruiser taking on both members of the Kings of Catch.
Well, that's it, at his core, this is 4-on-2.
He'll take it back to the advantage that it was, although Kaylee Ray has not moved. For the first time in this match, we could be seeing one-on-one.
Oh, but we know that Kaylee's resilient. We know that she's going to be fighting to get back involved.
Oh yes, the Queen of Hardcore.
Stevie climbing for that briefcase, trying to put an end to the storied ICW career of Kenny Williams. And Kenny's in a bad way here.
Stevie relishing him. No, what's he doing? Well, that's a mistake right there. A bad mistake that you might very well pay for.
Well, Stevie had to think that Kenny Williams was going to get up in time. Maybe.
As much as that seems a mistake, I'm not wrestling that, right? What do I know?
Well, that's it. Maybe Stevie saw what happened to Kaylee when she was caught too far up that ladder and wanted to avoid a similar situation.
But you know something of the wickedness, making sure your opponent is down and out, beaten, broken, is what has brought Stevie Boy's success in the past, not in recent months. He's learning from the mistakes that he's made recently.
Stevie Boy at the moment building bridges, but not in the benevolent sort of way we would hope.
Certainly not.
We see that Wile E. Coyote angle.
Yeah, this ain't even North and South Korea. It's even North and South Glasgow. The filthy generation, they have their fans. What's he doing? Precariously placed. That ladder's not going to be able to take both men on it for very long.
Well, I think he's going for a destroyer.
He's going for a destroyer, no way!
This is what he won the King of Insanity match with.
Forearm, Kenny lost his foot in there. Getting some distance between him and Stevie.
That's it, Kenny wisely getting out of harm's way.
Stevie in hot pursuit. They're off that ladder, thankfully at the moment. Oh! Kick to the sternum. Look at the quickness of Kenny Williams getting some separation.
Oh my God!
The table!
I don't even think that table broke.
That sound was not the table breaking. That was Stevie Boy's skull smashing off it. And that happened right in front of the Queen of Hardcore.
I think that might have been Stevie's back breaking that we heard.
You see the look on Kaylee, look at Kaylee's face. And that puts a chill up my spine.
But this is Kenny's chance, he's got to try and rally.
Come on, Kenny. If you're going to do it now might be your last shot. Not only to get that contract, but to remain in Insane Championship Wrestling.
He's going an unorthodox route.
Stevie Boy's down. Stevie Boy's down. Here comes Kaylee. Grabbing that shoot. Oh!
But Stevie's back in.
He took his eyes off Stevie.
Look at Stevie, what about the toughness of Stevie?
Huge chop. They're just a little off point, a little off centre. Stevie's grip is lessening. Rakes him in the eyes.
No.
Oh, God! Ah! Stevie's on this, got a briefcase! Stevie Ray!